Hey everyone, welcome to this video, and oh my god, I cannot tell you how excited I am. Today I'm gonna ride my horse for the first time in 1.5 years, which might sound like I am crazy, but if you saw my last video about my horse, you will know that I cannot actually let him do any physically demanding work anymore because of a problem with his tendons. If you want to know more about it, you can go watch that video. I had noticed that his tendons got a little bit better, like it was less swollen and his legs don't stretch out that much anymore. So I talked about this with my instructor, which is the husband of my vet. And then I consulted my vet again to really ask her, like, do you think it would be safe if I would just do like little walks in the forest that's across where my horse is stabled? She said it was fine if we monitor him very well to make sure that it doesn't get worse again. I should be a little bit careful on what surface we walk on, like really soft surfaces could be too heavy for him to walk in because it would stretch his tendons too far. So I just have to take that into consideration. The biggest point in making this decision was like, he goes out to the pasture almost every single day. He walks around there. If he is just released into the pasture with the other horses, of course he will do a little gallop, walk around a bit, especially now the colder weather is coming. All of us equestrians know that our horses can be a little bit crazy when it gets frosty outside. If I'm just gonna walk him carefully, don't ask anything demanding from him, be careful, then it should be safe. So I am so happy, and I just have no words to describe how I feel right now. It still feels unreal that I'm going to be sitting on my horse again after 1.5 years. I don't want to cry. It was really hard for me to hear that I couldn't ride him anymore, because after a long time of not riding, I finally got back into it. I found my own motivation back to really train. I spent like 1 year really training him again, and it went so good. And then the problem with the tendons came on, and I basically had to stop riding. So it just feels surreal, and I am so excited for today, and I am so excited to share this with you guys. Right now I'm going to get all of my gear together, and then we're off to see my horsey. I got my breeches on. It feels so good, honestly. There is just one thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about before going along, which is that I haven't been riding with a cap for quite some years. There's several reasons. I didn't have a cap that fitted me anymore. Not really a good reason. Not one reason is a good reason to not wear a cap. Please do remind that. My horse, in the 15 years we owned him, has never bucked or reared or tried to get us off. I have never fallen off him. My mom has never fallen off him. Of course, I don't want to set a bad example for all of you guys watching. It is so important to wear a cap. You never know what could happen, even with the nicest horse. So I know that even my horse could one day just freak out and buck me off. There is just no excuse to not wear a cap. So that's why I went ahead and I lent a cap from my colleague Mario. I basically grew up wearing these riding. Now it's probably not really conform anymore. It's better if it has like 2 straps on each side, which go like around the ear, and then they connect with like a chin strap or anything. Those are safer, and usually they also have like the cushion in the back now, so your neck is protected better. This is the only cap that I could lend that fit me. It's better to wear this than not wear a cap, right? Don't be like me. Don't be irresponsible while you ride, and always wear a cap. And now I sound like a hypocrite. So here we go, my beautiful boy. I can already tell that he is feeling quite fresh, if I may say so. Let's get cleaning and let's get him tacked up again. You know it's a chilly day at the stables when you're not even halfway through the grooming process and your toes are already frozen. Great. As you can see, we're all tacked up. First off, I'm gonna do a couple of laps in the arena, just some safety reasons. I don't expect too much trouble, but you never know. All right, so the walk in the arena went great actually. As you can see, he is being a bit annoying, probably because he's just really excited. He's always been the type of horse that loves to work for you, wants to work for you. Right now, we're gonna cross the street, go to the forest, and have like a 10-minute walk there. Here I get on. He's used to this. I did this before too. Oh. So he knows the drill. He's a bit more aware of his surroundings here, because of course there is way more coming in. There's other horses, forest smell, people walking around. But he's a good boy. Sweet. Take the road pretty. I love autumn. He's getting more relaxed now. I can feel it in his walk, and he's playing with the bit a little bit, searching contact with my hands. I'm still allowing him to look around, but I do want him to lower his head a bit just to make the relaxation process go easier. But he is doing so good. About 5 minutes have passed. A bit further on we have a crossing, so I will just turn around there because I don't want to overdo it, just want to build it up gradually. Be careful with him. There we go. Look at him, look at him. So good. Flinke jongen. Getting excited because normally we used to do a little gallop here on this little road, but of course that's out of the question. Just turning back home now. He probably doesn't get why we're not going any faster. Feels really, really good to be back in the saddle. Ah, look over there. Those are beautiful. Cute horses. Hela! Hela! It's so good. Oh, of course, the nose scratch. Cannot stop riding without a nose scratch. Ooh, that was a bit clumsy. Alright, we are back home. I already got his stack off and put his blanket on so he wouldn't get too chilly. He was so good. A year and a half of not riding, like seriously, like seriously nothing. And then just going out and do a little walk like it's nothing, you know. He is the best horse ever. I am so lucky. I really, really enjoyed it. And I think that he really, really enjoyed it too. So I will be trying to do this once a week and maybe like gradually extending the walks with 5 minutes. But of course, we will have to look very closely that his tendons don't get worse again. It's a nice way for him to still be able to do something and get his mind like mentally keep him busy, and it's just also really fun for me. So yes, and now I'm just gonna take care of his hooves and give him something yummy because obviously he really deserved it. Put everything back where it should be. I'm gonna give him some carrots now. Oh, he's being super cute.
Ja, vad gör det? Vad gör det?
Let's go in. Oh, I have to be careful so he doesn't eat my phone again. This footage is probably like all over the place. That concludes today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I surely did. I had a blast. I am so happy. The feeling is like indescribable. I hope that everything will go well for my horse. Of course, if I see that it goes down, I will stop doing it, but we will see. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.